Well, it's just another usual Monday down here in Marda Loop. Welcome to another edition of Barn Burner. Unless the team you cover just traded their best defenseman, or the football team you cheer for just fired their coach, or you had kids in SO Minor Hockey Week, or all the Bills are arriving because it's Blue Monday.
Fucking Blue
Monday.
Sorry for swearing. Tough day. Tough day at the ranch today. Love you, boys.
It's the Bills Hawaiian shirt.
Got screwed over again.
That shirt's 0-1, by the way.
The S. Stupid. You know what? I've said it all along. Refs are idiots.
There he is. You've been consistent on that front.
It's just proven over and over. You can say I'm mean and rude, but
none of that's mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
You can be rude and mean, and refs can
refs
be idiots.
Are idiots, and they're terrible.
Potentially all true.
Bad humans.
Rhett, who presents this program to our viewers every day?
Bet365, which I failed at this weekend. All the time doing it. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app today and use promo code NATION.
That's right.
It's all over it.
Get in the game.
I was excited.
I've been good on the Saturday NFL games and awful on the Sundays for some reason. Since the
you're hungover on Sundays.
No, and I'm making the decisions midweek. It doesn't make any sense. It's probably just random, but not ideal. If you want to join the program today, we encourage you to do that. We did a 2-hour live stream. Boom, myself, cameos from Pike and Gould on the Rasmus Andersson trade. We'll dive into that immediately. But if you're just catching up right now, or you haven't had a chance to see any reaction, join the program, add a monetary donation to your comment. The money will go to the youth centers of Calgary, a place where kids are welcomed and accepted as they are, where they can flourish and get away from some of the chronic stress that potentially is in their lives. The money going to the youth centers of Calgary, very good. And your comments getting on the show potentially could be okay, maybe even good. Also, if you have any legal issues, we are in the McLeod Law Studios. Like, let's say you were a GM of a team and you were like right at the finish line of getting a deal done, but then someone else came in and tampered and the player went to a different place. Maybe you've got legal grounds for action, Rhett. Maybe you need to talk to Shane King, who is in, the dispute resolution group. Maybe there's recourse legally. Maybe there isn't. And that's just a hypothetical, guys.
There's nothing. You're just making up things.
Just,
ideas, things that might happen in your life.
If you have a legal issue, get some people that know what they're doing. Get some Calgary people. Get the people that know how this city works and the people to trust. McLeod Law, McLeod-law.com. Our partners. Thank you, McLeod Law, for supporting the studio. Rhett?
I hadn't even thought about it that way.
The Calgary Flames, starting on about Tuesday of last week, it felt like we're very close to moving Rasmus Andersson. It got to late Thursday night and late Friday night, and it was reported by insiders that the Bruins and the Calgary Flames had agreed in principle on a trade, and that Rasmus Andersson and the Bruins were well down the road on an extension. Sunday morning, Rasmus Andersson woke up, told the Flames there would be no extension. That changed the number of teams that were in on Rasmus Andersson, and they move him to the Vegas Golden Knights as a, quote, rental for a first-rounder in 27, a second-rounder in 28 that can turn into a first-rounder if they win the Cup this spring. 4'5", right-shot, sturdy defenseman Zach Whitecloud, and third-year college player Abram Wiebe of British Columbia. Your thoughts on the Rasmus Andersson rental trade?
I'm going to go back all the way to where Andersson came from. Second round pick. Comes along. Absolutely plays his ass off for the team. He's on a team-friendly deal forever, it felt like.
Yeah.
Maybe the most value contract in the history of the Flames.
Certainly the most out of entry level that Tree signed. Yeah.
You move them for pieces and use your pick wisely, and then it'll be fine. What I'm getting at is that if you look at Rasmus Andersson as a Calgary Flame, it was damn fine.
Really good player.
Really good. The
good
organization did well in picking him. He did well in playing for them. He did well in being a good flame and ambassador of what the Flames represent, and they got assets in return for him. Was it as good as we wanted? No. I'm being level-headed about it. The Rasmus Andersson Calgary Flames career was a banana split without the cherry on top.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, it was real good. When you look at it as a whole, pretty good.
Unreal. Second rounder to have that kind of a career, that's
100%.
already just crushing the odds. That's very unlikely outcome. And then at the end of a team-friendly deal where you've got him less than he's market value for probably 5 of the 6 years, you get to move him for another pile of future assets.
Yeah.
I think this is a great haul for a rental. But I think we all know he's going to sign in Vegas.
Signing in Vegas, 100%.
Like, when you looked at Noah Hannafin, they got a first in like 2 or 3 years. And a guy that was 26 that you're like, maybe he figures it out at the NHL level. Hannafin was quite a bit younger than Rasmus is now. I'm not saying they're the exact same, but here they get a first and a second that can turn into a first, and a guy that's a much better player than Daniil Miramanov. He's a 4-5 on a cup contending team. He's playing 18, almost 19 minutes a night for Vegas. And you get a prospect who's like, okay, like, that's a nice return for a rental.
Yep.
But the challenge is, this isn't a bleeping rental. You know that Vegas was the preferred destination. And for whatever reason, Rasmus Andersson, who was apparently incredibly close to signing an extension with the Bruins, woke up Sunday and said, nah, no extension in place. Move me as a rental. And I wonder, like, love Iggy. He kind of got them at the end with, I actually won't go to Boston, even though I said I'd go to Boston. Did Rasmus just do the same here?
Yes.
And how do we feel about that?
I don't like it. I mean, I don't like it. And that's why I'm trying to calm myself, because I think Rasmus screwed us. That's the problem, is that it's his right. He can do whatever he wants. So to say he screwed us, we would have got a better deal from the Kings in the summer and the Bruins right now.
Yep, no question, because they're buying.
Now you backed yourself into that corner.
Yeah.
Now, Anderson's play last year backed Craig into a bit of a corner. Their approach to things backs them into a corner. Is it the worst thing in the world? No. Is it all that you want? No. Yeah. But that's why I'm like, just pause, because on one hand, I'm pissed off at Anderson, because it's like, and then on the other, it's like, well, you're a professional athlete. You've played for what, 4.5, 5 million, like dirt cheap forever, and you want to it's
within his rights.
You've earned it, man.
That's what might have happened. Maybe he was at the 1 yard line and said, you know what? I'm allergic to ocean water. I can't be that close to the ocean. I've got to be in, like, I don't know. If you want to play the Vegas is tampering card, like, that's certainly
100%. Vegas is tampering without tampering.
Exactly.
They're just,
this is how they do business.
They're the hot broad that walks through the bar. It's like,
I'm not flirting.
I'm not flirting.
How I roll.
Right? Like, I'm just hanging out here.
Yeah.
Why are you standing? I'm just here. What do you mean? What? Why are you looking at me? I'm just here.
And the hot girl at the bar gets to go home with whoever they want. That's Vegas right now.
Okay, they're bricking.
That's how it works. It is tough to think of an interaction where the Vegas Golden Knights didn't get exactly what they want. Because here's the thing. You can squint and say, okay, this is a decent return for Craig. And I think it is, given that there's no contract. And given, like, look, they gave up Chris Tanev for a second. This is like worlds better than a second. But it sure isn't a top prospect and a first today.
Between Lowry, which you were talking about out of Boston, which is what it was rumored to be, and White Cloud is significant. Lowry is a guy you're thinking you're going to pencil in your lineup for
5 years,
8,
like
long term, depending on how he plays.
Yeah,
White Cloud might be gone by Friday.
I would like to see him gone by Friday because I think you'd get assets. My fear is that the hashtag winning culture people are going to say we need to keep this guy around to keep us competitive. When it's like, hello, this is when you bought him out. You just traded.
Well, now you don't have to trade him this year either.
No, you don't, which is the damn problem. Whenever they don't have to trade a guy, they don't.
Yeah.
But like, you've got 5 right shot defensemen. You move Rasmus. You're like, all right, now there's going to be more playing time for Brstevich and Prega. Like, no, we still got 5 righties. Like, what? How are you going to get this guy into the lineup?
Yeah.
Like, and Connie comes on with the rights holders after the trade and said, yeah, I'd love to see Brstevich and Parekh pick up the slack on the power play. It's like, how are you going to get both those guys in the lineup? Are you
better go down and talk to your coach.
Parekh?
Get him. Yeah.
Now, maybe you slide Uyghur to the left side, but like, it's just, I think if you want to maximize the asset management game, like the return, you flip White Cloud before the deadline. But I could just see these guys being like, What do you mean? He's got term left. Like they keep walking
He's cheap
on
as chips.
I'm going to put my foot into the bear trap again. Oh, I didn't expect that.
Wow, that's what I'm actually wondering if like Tree and Toronto and Craig and all this stuff, it's like, is the return not good enough that you've learned a lesson where you're like, son of a B, we could be way further ahead if we'd have approached this differently?
The best part of this deal isn't in the assets they got back. It's that in theory, their own pick's going to get right up into the top 3.
Yeah, you're trying.
And if you keep White Cloud around, that sort of takes away that upside a bit, if you know what I mean.
I don't know. Top 5. I'm thinking top 5 pick this year is what the Flames are destined for. I think there's other teams that are throwing in the towel just as good
St.
as the
Louis
Flames
and Vancouver
are.
look awful.
It's and you know when you look at that stupid lottery, if you finish 5th last or 3rd, what the hell's the difference? 2%, 3%.
Yeah. You're going to need some ball luck more, no matter where you finish. Like we watched Detroit finish dead last and pick 4th. Like crazy things happen.
So it's hard to, but I don't know what I honestly, when like I said, when I look at it as a whole, because I think Anderson was even used as a pick from a trade for
Sven Berchi. That's a hell of a run,
right?
Yep.
Like but when you look at it the other side, you're like, we could have had a little better and more.
I couldn't help but think about, the quotes we heard all summer that like Rasmus wasn't going to handcuff this team. He wasn't going to say he was going to only go to one spot, and he didn't. Yes, but he basically said, "I'm not going to extend.
I'm not going to handcuff
trade
this team,
me anywhere as a rental,
except where I want."
They could trade him anywhere except 6 spots on his no trade. But the best package for a rental was Vegas because they know it's not a rental. They're like, look, if we pay rental prices, we think we got a 99 out of 100 chance of re-signing this guy.
Yeah.
Like, our deal wasn't as good as Boston with an extension. We don't need an extension. We're bleeping Vegas. We're the hottest chick at the bar. What's he going to do? Say no to us? Yeah. And, they've seen, like I briefly mentioned it and then forgot to finish the point. If you're the Vegas Golden Knights, you get the Flames to eat half of a guy that's probably already only making half of what he's worth.
Oh, he's.
And you get your first rounder top 10 protected next year, which is insane.
That's the one I didn't like, but I don't think they're going
It's not going to anyway. And it's and like
I think the Flames instead of them, I look at it differently. And maybe you're saying the same thing. I actually think the Flames did the right thing by eating half. And I think, and I don't know, because maybe it allows Vegas to do more.
Oh, yeah.
Which allows Vegas to maybe have a better chance at winning, which allows the Flames a better chance at that, turning that into a number 1 pick.
Well, and when they're talking to Vegas and you're like, shit, this is going to be our best offer. Like, fuck, we've got their first this year. So what you do is you say, okay, well, we know they're going to be better if they get Rasmus. So if they're real good, like, you got to give us another pick because you've sewered our Hannafin first rounder.
Yeah.
So go Vegas, I guess. But you think about what it allows them to do. They only added like $100 and some $1,000 to their payroll.
Yeah,
and now it's like if you can move out Carlson, who's hurt, or whatever you need to do, like maybe they go chase Panarin. Like they're not done. It's Vegas. But like how easy is it for Vegas? It's an A+ deal. It can't go wrong.
No. No.
Like there's no downside here.
0.
Like what are the chances Rasmus goes, you know what? I don't like Vegas. I'm out of here.
Very low.
Yes.
Haven't heard that a lot from guys playing in Vegas.
Yeah. What's the chance that me, this underwear model, saunters into this pub off the side of the highway and can't find conversation? It's like it's the Dumb and Dumber Hawaiian Tropic. We're looking for some oil guys.
Yeah.
Like, you'd have to be the biggest moron in the world to screw this one up.
Yeah. I don't know. So are we giving Craig shit? Or are we giving him?
You can't give Craig shit.
High five.
Here's the problem. If you're going to do this when guys are in the last year of their deal, the agent and the player are going to run your show. Because it's going to be contingent upon extensions and where they want to play. If you don't want players and agents to run your show, trade them before their last year.
Which is fine if you're in a position where you know what your team is or accepting of what your team is, which the Flames weren't and aren't traditionally.
I look back at last year as a massive failure, and I know how close they were to making the playoffs, and you're proud of that group. But their own pick was top 10 protected. They could have given the 32nd overall pick to the Montreal Canadiens in that trade for Monahan. And instead it was pick number 18. You could have had like Ben Kindle and Cole Reshny on your team right now. And instead you gave one pick away to Montreal so you could just miss the playoffs, not make any money, worsen your draft pick. It's peak pain. And if you traded Rasmus last year and you got a little more aggressive on stripping things back and you played the piss out of the kids rather than pretending this winning culture thing is tangible or it makes money, you'd be in a way better spot in this rebuild to be 2 years shorter. If you had Ben Kindle playing right now and Cole Reshny,
or at least, I don't know what they're going to draft. It's just more assets.
They liked him, but it's like, do you want 2 picks in the top 18, or do you want to give away one in the top 18 and pick at 32? And you could have moved Rasmus wherever you wanted outside of his 6-team no trade. And I think Connie would have been open to that, but I just don't think that philosophically this organization really understands that they're making this longer and harder and they're losing more money long-term by slow playing a rebuild. You're still rebuilding. You're just doing it in slow motion.
We're speculating. Did Rasmus play so poorly last year that his stock was that much less and he played so well this year that maybe they recouped some of it? Maybe. Potentially,
but the Brandon Carlo, who's a much inferior player, got a first and a prospect. And really, again, the most valuable thing is what it does to your own draft pick. If you could have got that into the top 10, you keep it.
Yes,
instead, you gave it to Montreal.
Yeah, way to go. Congrats, you missed the playoffs.
And again, I'd love to see them flip White Cloud. What's my fear? Don Maloney talks about how this guy's a winner, and this guy's a culture guy, and this guy's going to keep us competitive. That's my fear.
I know it would be your fear. I don't think so. I don't. I'm hopeful that they do it as well. I think they will, and I think that's why he's was part of the deal. And I think that there has to be recognition down at the Dome. They're going, well, they've got a 29-year-old veteran Stanley Cup
2 years left, low money.
2 years, low money. We got to get him. The problem is if they do say, well, we'll don't wait till next year. Just don't move him this year. That's my concern.
Oh, it's 2 years after this one. We can move them in 2 years, and then the player and the agent will run the negotiations again. Good work, everyone.
Or he breaks his leg, or he plays like shit, or
he's out of the league. Who knows? I think it's a great return for a rental. Like if you think you could get a second for Zach Whitecloud in a deal, and I think you could because he's like a coveted 4 or 5, maybe more.
Is he way less than he would be less than
like Dumoulin went for a second last year. And he's a much better player than Brad Dumoulin. I think this is the equivalent of about 2 first-round picks Craig got for a rental. It's just that it's not a rental.
We're never going to know what the deal from the other team was.
Unless we knew exactly what it was and it fell through. But yeah.
Wow.
The rumor was obviously that Poitras, Lohrei, and it could have been the higher of the 2 firsts between Toronto or Boston or one of the teams because they hold 2. But we don't know. That was the rumor.
If you make a good pick with your drafts, whatever they are, the first and the second or 2 firsts, if the Vegas happens to win, I don't think they're gonna, but
please do by all means
make a good choice with that pick.
Yep.
If that guy turns out to be a player, it's a home run.
Yeah, go get another Gridden or better.
Go get a fucking Anderson.
Yeah, sure. Hell yeah.
That's great.
That is how they're going to be measured. They're not getting top prospects back in deals. They're getting picks. So you better be good with their picks. And to be fair, if I was going to grade Craig Conroy, give him a report card on him being a GM, the thing I'm most comfortable with is him at the draft. I think that's his strength, scouting. And
I'm not there yet because all those guys that are still prospects to me. They're not playing. They're not contributing.
I'm not saying they're here and they've arrived. I'm saying if you redid those drafts, a lot of those Flames guys are going way high. So that's good work. Good work finding guys.
I'm not critiquing it. I'm not passing judgment. I'm going to wait because Hanzik hasn't done anything to show me that he's going to be impactful. He's been hurt lots.
Yeah.
Parek's not playing. Who else? Reshny's still too young. Gridden, I think, is going to be really. You got to play. Whoa.
Basha been hurt. Wait and see. Battaglia scoring a ton, but he's in the O. Muse broke a leg. He's at college. Like there's all these guys. We'll wait and see how good they are. But I like that they've got lots of guys.
I like that they've got lots of guys. I'm like, if you were with Carolina, they'd have lots of guys too.
Yeah.
Everyone's got lots of guys, and it's the guys that come in and make an impact that matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair. And it's still a system lacking a star. There's a lot of like solid player ceilings, but not a lot of like, oh yeah, this guy's gonna win a trophy one day.
Mm-hmm.
None of those guys. How you sleeping, Jack? Are you fasting today? We haven't checked in with you. This is Blue Monday.
I am. I'm fasting.
He seems
fasting on a Blue Monday.
He's over his Steelers loss, I guess.
Yes, I am.
Finally, a week. He gave it a week of mourning.
I would throw you right into the Sean McDermott fire, but we need a breather first. So just like I can't. It's already Blue Monday. We just did the whole Rasmus thing again. There's 2 hours of that, by the way, on YouTube
Refs are
from
idiots.
last night. Refs are idiots. Jack,
Yes.
you're sleeping okay?
Yes, sir.
You snore?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you got to ask someone that's next to you when you're sleeping. That's the only way you know. Because here's the thing.
Don't want to.
If you're sleeping, you don't know if you're snoring or not. Maybe you wake yourself up.
It's not even healthy.
But I'll tell you this, there's a little sneaky secret our friends at Outdoor Dental have. It is the Solea laser. And what it does, it helps with all kinds of dentistry stuff, but they found it can actually help with snoring treatment. See that soft palate in the back of your throat? That thing flapping around is what is snoring. That's what makes the snoring noise. So 2 15-minute treatments. They'll run that laser back and forth across the soft palate to tighten it up. That reduces snoring. It is non-surgical. It is pain-free. And again, 2 15-minute sessions a month apart. That can be it. Pretty good. It'll help you sleep better. And certainly if there's someone next to you, they'll sleep better too, Jack. 1 or 2 minutes. Not bad. Okay.
Get it done.
Get her done. Go get her, boys.
I can tell you Saturday night there was a lot of honking going on.
So you were trying to go radio dark on the Bills game.
I did.
Tell us a story.
Saturday, got up. Don't know what I did. Got moving. Kids had a finals. SO. Them.
Let me guess. The refs?
No. No. They're a little bigger, a little tougher, a little badder, a little more want, a little more piss and vinegar. The old Royals, yellow or whoever that gold.
The Royals had piss and vinegar.
Yeah. Okay. The Rangers had their backs up against the wall. They were battling. And on the way out to the rink, I'm like, because I was going to have a team celebration, right? We're going to have a
team party just in case.
Win or lose.
Yeah.
Win or lose.
On the booze.
So I had the ribs, I had the oven, I had the brisket going, I had the pulled pork going, get things happening. I'm walking out the door, take the kid to the rink for the game. Got to be an hour early. Oh, shit. Record. Hit the record button. Thank God I didn't forget. Total radio silence. Off in the corner by myself at the hockey game. Didn't even turn my phone on.
Oh, nailing it.
Quiet. Got in the truck. I'm like, make sure shut the radio off.
Mm-hmm.
One of the blurping and babbling. Get home, start the game. I'm mixing and getting the food out because people are coming over after. Food's all prepped. Finally sit on the couch and I can skip forward a little bit, through the commercials and stuff.
Sure, perfect.
Okay, we're into overtime. I thought like the Bills were about to take over early, and then they started turning the ball over. What are you doing? Got the ball in overtime. Bills, we stopped them. Bills are going to come down. We're going to. It stopped. Recording ended. Oh, no. No. Yeah. Bills got the ball in overtime. My recording ended, and so somebody blurted out, "They lost." Shut up. Pour me a bamboo.
I'm sorry, Rhett. I'm very sorry.
But my phone, because I'd had it hidden, had blown up with, "That's a bullshit. What a play." I had a lot of feedback on my phone from concerned friends and family. I didn't like the call.
Yeah, I don't. If I was a Bills fan, I would not like that call either. I would say that if that is your team, that one absolutely kills. And I don't know how you prove whether he was going to catch it or not, or if he survives the ground or not. He's tangled with another guy. It's a weird one.
That's not an exact science, but refs are idiots. And then I felt like yesterday it was the same play, and they did the other way. But on the other hand, I can tell you this: being a Bills fan, it's almost you're accepting of,
Waiting for the next.
Of course.
Yeah.
And there you have it.
Pain.
Right?
Oh, dear. We're going to have to do this, aren't we, Jack? That is so
Okay,
mean.
here's the ball coming in.
Yeah. I feel like if that is called a catch on the field, are
Nobody's
they overturning that, or is that just a catch?
I don't get how he's not down right here
Yes.
with the ball.
He's being touched. He's on the ground. He's had possession of it going down.
Survive the ground, and you could argue, okay, he's got to hit, and then we'll see if the ball bounces out. But we can't see any of that because there's a guy on top of him. I think it's called a catch. It stays a catch. Am I crazy, Jack?
I think calling it a catch is less controversial than an interception. And to me,
I
that
agree.
means it's
And they didn't spend enough time looking at this play.
We've
It
spent
was
more
just-
time now than they have, I think.
Literally. It was way too fast. Right here is a catch, in my opinion. I don't know what they see.
And look, there's a couple PIs that are tough. There's also a blatant hold on.
But I'm a Bills fan.
Their head coach is gone. Sean McDermott, see ya. He got see today.
Sad, but the right move. He's never done anything to help that team get over and above.
Yeah, he's definitely good at winning games in the regular season with Josh Allen on a Super Bowl contender.
I think he's got a solid system. I think he does a solid job, but he's not a difference maker in a positive way.
It's not Andy Reid.
No, he's
Okay.
and there have been situations, if you watch the Bills enough, where it's like,
What are we doing here?
what are we doing? What?
Hmm.
So, problem is, I don't trust it. Well, I'm pessimistic. It's Blue Monday, and everyone's
It's also the
grumpy.
Bills.
Just
Yeah.
lost the SO game. Like, life is shit. But I don't trust that they're going to get someone better. That's my concern. I'm like, damn it, Harbaugh would have been good.
Week ago, I told you there would have been a silver lining if they.
Who do we get now?
through.
It's like
Belichick.
Conroy draft.
Belichick.
That would be epic. I do worry though. So he's getting a little older since he's got that hot chick he's hanging out with.
That's keeping him young. What are you talking about?
He's lost focus is more of my point.
Yeah, he certainly has. Yeah.
That's what I'm not worried about. Is
Depends where they're at in the relationship. If this is still the honeymoon phase, you don't want Bill. But if she's getting as annoying and obnoxious and controlling as it looks like, he's going to spend all his time at the office. That's the Bill you want.
I think Bill's tied up in knots.
All right, honey, you figure that one out, and I'll be at the office. See you Tuesday. Just gone.
Sad. It was sad day.
Yeah.
None of our teams are left.
I know. I
Nope.
was thinking about it. We were watching the night game, and I'm like, there might only be one, and it could be Boomers Bears, and even they had a tough go. We'll get to all our football picks tomorrow.
No Boomcat. He's down at the Dome. He's in our
What a
intrepid
day for
reporter.
Boomer,
He's
hey?
in our intrepid. He's boots on the ground.
Have you guys seen the messages he's sending?
Yes.
He's like giving us reports on the practice.
Get the
Is
Coleman
he?
in a yellow
What?
jersey. Cooley in the starters.
I was gonna beak him, but I'm like,
Well, let's put some of these up. If he's sending us the intel, we got to use it. Cooley starts. Coleman skating in yellow jersey.
okay,
Okay.
Dean.
Johnny beat reporter. Not a boy. Oh. So we do the Top Shelf Elf, our charity auction around the Christmas season every year, which helps closer to home. Their Christmas campaign, which is phenomenal. The highest bid for the Craig Conroy package includes 4 seats at the second level. You get to go to a game day skate. Boomer plays liaison. You get to meet Conroy and chat. How about any day of the year?
What a
you
day to
get
be going.
today. Like the aftermath of the biggest deal, arguably, he's done since he got here. Like I think it's the biggest trade he's made. It's bigger than the Markstrom ones, bigger than Toffoli.
You're damn lucky he did it yesterday, or you'd be having
Craig's a
zero
little
access.
busy.
He's a little tied up. Right
Here's
now.
Harvey the Hound. Craig's busy. Harv's not a talker, but he's good at posing for photos. What a day they're going to have there. It is a game day. What the hell, guys?
Yeah, who they play today?
Yeah,
Put your
Jack. who do
helmet
they
on,
play?
Jack.
Jack, what the hell?
They play the Devils. Jacob Markstrom.
Oh, Mark.
The Devils. We'll get into some of that and some other news of the day. Let's hit it. It is the Pinder Report for our great friends at Village Honda. I was looking at the weather forecast for Jasper. It has taken a massive turn, a 180
For the positives?
from negative to positive. It was looking like minus 30 3 days in a row to now it's like almost zero. This is the zaniness we live in Western Canada with our winners. Get in on the pre-owned winter-ready SUV event. Check their inventory at villagehonda.com. You want vehicles you can trust this time of year. They got a lot full of them. Check it out, either in the Northwest Auto Mall or online. Also, dealership for life, dealer group, access to more than 500 pre-owned. They got lots of options there for you. Check them out at villagehonda.com. We'll start with Rasmus Andersson. Farewell. He's gone. He was a great Flame, Rhett.
Farewell and adieu.
Bobby's got thoughts. Bobby Germany there on Flames Nation. 8 thoughts. That's a lot.
That's a lot of thoughts. Yeah, way to go, Bob.
That's a lot of thoughts.
For a Sunday? Oof.
A lot of thoughts. Rasmus emotional. The wave after the win over the Islanders. You felt like he knew it was coming. He knew it was coming.
Almost swore again.
Yeah.
What do you got him out there for? Why is he playing 25?
Well, you got to say goodbye to. I wouldn't.
You go for warm up, and you do a lap after everyone's off, and then
Rhett, this team is trying to make the playoffs. What are you talking about? Yeah, exactly. Let's keep moving. Rasmus posted a thank you to the city of Calgary. Here it is. Calgary, thank you for everything you've done for me ever since being drafted in 2015. I've loved this organization. I truly loved every second of playing for this amazing team and city. To all the fans, thank you for always supporting me and keeping me honest at the same time. Laughing, crying emoji. To my teammates, coaches, training staff, and everyone at the front office, thank you. Wishing the Flames nothing but the best in the future. I'll always be a fan. And maybe I screwed you away. Not expecting.
I think
he didn't write that.
I think we could have got more, but this guy has been awesome.
It's a great story. He was supposed to be Sven Verchi, the star, and it looked like a distressed asset, and they somehow pull a second out of Vancouver for him. And you've got a decade of a good prospect, turned player, turned leader.
Turned top 4, top 2.
Yes, a top defenseman. Having a great year. Wish him well. Easier to wish him well, too, when if they win a cup this year, you get another first. I think
he's a top 10 Flames defenseman of all time.
Bobby was making that case.
He is.
I think it's hard to find 10 that have the combination of top play and tenure better than him, for sure. I think he is.
A few more
like
playoff
McKinnis.
Games would have been okay, Rasmus. That would have been just fine, too. If you a couple more playoff.
Well, he's going to go do that part in Vegas. He's going to go to the playoff stuff in Vegas.
Do it down there.
Long run this year. Need to get the Flames that extra pick. Got to do it. Favorite moment for Rasmus Andersson. Someone was reminiscing, and I thought, man, I don't know. That's a tough one because he's got the stare downs. He's had some scraps. He's scored some big goals. And then I was like, oh, no, there is just one. Absolutely, there's just one. That's my favorite Rasmus moment. Right? It's going to be tough to beat that.
Mm-hmm.
What a guy. Let's continue to move. Flames Nation's got more intel.
God, he's got a nice life coming to him now.
Yeah, he's going to be fine. Don't worry about him.
Oh, let's go to Vegas.
Don't worry
I'm
about
gonna
him.
Feel it out for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'll sign. What do you think, honey? Yeah, son? Yeah? Oh.
Yeah, we're going to Marner's mansion, and there's something on the same cul-de-sac that's coming up for sale. I might walk through that. Yeah, nice. It's got the indoor outdoor pool. It's a nice. Okay. Backlund. There might be a ticket to Team Sweden, fellas. They had an injury on the weekend.
Can you just pick him up down at the will call?
No, he's to play, not to go.
Oh,
not like the Stuart Skinner wants to go to the Olympics because he was going to have to buy tickets. But Michael wants to play for Team Sweden, and they have an injury at center ice. There's more from Mike Gould. I snapped that this morning. There's got to be more than 0 comments now. We're kind of making Mike look bad. That's our fault, buddy. Just immediately as soon as it went up, I screenshotted that. Something that's a storyline to follow. You'd feel good for the captain who's having a monster year despite being 36.
Lose his deposit on that trip, though.
Oh, he's just his friends can use the tickets.
I guess. Did you buy insurance?
You better buy insurance.
Got to buy insurance when you do this stuff.
Better buy it. Buy it better. Flame schedule. They are in the throes of a long run of home games.
And they won the first one. I'm not happy.
Yeah, first came back, Rhett. That's
the loss.
You're looking like a liar.
Now that's back-to-back wins. Way to go.
Yeah.
Way to go.
That win against the Islanders on Sunday, the first of 8 games at home over their next 9 games. So it's now 7 of their next 8. Damn it, guys. Settle down.
No good. No good.
They're going to be sad sack tonight, or are they going to be all pep in their step, opportunity for everyone else?
I don't know. Like usually a trade it sparks emotion at minimum, right? And I think that hockey's an emotional game. If you don't have an emotion, it's harder to play. So there will be more emotion.
Yeah.
But it also is sending the message of, we're not good and we're going to.
I think if I was going to just sort of forecast what happens in the next few months, I would be paying very close attention to Nazem Kadri.
I would sprint to get him out of here. Like, I would not be slow playing. Does anyone want him? Okay, go.
Well, and they clearly, they don't want to do that.
I don't want patience.
Said, you and I would be doing that. But here's what we do know. If Rasmus says, you know what, fellas, it might be better for me to be elsewhere, they'll accommodate him. And so if they're not willing to do it, but he controls it, I'm very keenly watching Nazem Kadri's body language here to see, because look, they were 1 point out of the playoffs at the end of the December there. And now all of a sudden it's like, oh, fuck, here we go again. Maybe, you know what, I'm 35. I got 3 years left on my deal. Maybe it's time. Watch his body language. That's what I'd be watching. I said that like 6 times. I think you get the point.
I think we get the point.
Yeah, let's move it. What do the Devils look like? They're coming to town. It's the Jacob Markstrom Bowl. Very exciting. This is a group that is not doing as well as we thought. This is a very nice top six. Bratt, Heischer, Hughes, Mercer, Meyer, Daddy.
Dadanov is there.
That's right.
Jeez.
Former Connor McDavid friend Connor Brown is on this team. And someone named Juho Lammikko. It's a hell of a handle.
Well, bet him to score.
Arseny Gritsik. The blue line is a deep one. It finds Dougie Hamilton on the right side of the third pair. Jonathan Kovacevic is back. He's missed almost the whole year with injury and just returned. Pesce and Hughes, your top pair. Siegenthaler and a friend of the show, Brendan Dillon, also on the left side. Dilly's a beauty. Good humor.
Awesome.
Great stuff. Bottom 10 update. I think we have another proverbial. Oh, sorry, goalies first.
Goalies.
Markstrom and Allen. McEwen's dinged up. Stefan Nason also on IR. And Palat, who they're paying a lot of money to, hasn't been good or healthy.
Yeah, but they should be better.
They should be better. They should be better. There they are in 25th, Rhett.
I guess somebody's got to be in 25th.
Like, it's another proverbial 4-pointer. The Flames win this game. They're 2 back of the Devils. Bleep that. You got to come out flat today, fellas. I'm telling you. This is really getting...
I'm highly concerned with what we're...
I don't like this at all, Rhett. 2 wins in a row. And again,
it goes back to us being right.
And then
where you should have dumped all these guys way early on so that you're not sitting at 46 because you need to lose a few.
Now, every time they do this...
Ninth, are we going to snap? Or is that just...
Yes.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I'm going to set myself on fire. I'll be a human torch, and I'm going to walk into Don Maloney's office. That'll send a message.
We never mentioned Dave Nonis, the sneaky bastard. He's hiding out there somewhere, too.
Oh, yeah,
we got our eyes on you, Nonis.
Pascal, too, yeah. Mike Burke. There's lots of people in the front office. Somebody's got to think they know how to rebuild, right?
No, they don't. They don't want to. They're not interested. Vancouver's just phone.
God, they're killing it, eh? They're not even trying, and
I'll tell you what. I had a buddy at that game. He goes, "This is disheartening."
In Vancouver?
Yeah.
Or in Edmonton?
Whenever. No, in Vancouver when they played Edmonton.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And he was like, he's not a Vancouver fan, but he's like, I don't know how these guys keep showing up at the rink.
They're stealing money.
Like this
like Elias Pettersson.
You got 34 games left, and that's miserable.
Pettersson's got a balaclava and a machine gun.
That is misery.
With an empty suitcase.
How do you coach this? Like
stealing.
Foote doesn't want to watch video every day. Guaranteed. Would be old school. Like, how do you coach guys that have just...
I don't worry about Adam Foote getting stuck there too long. He's got his...
Well, I'm
2-3 years.
starting to build it into...
They suck. And their best player
is
but
I'm building it into a case for Don Maloney's actual comments where it's like, I don't want that either.
No.
Because that's a bunch of guys that aren't even... they're faking it. They're faking it. And that's no good.
The slow motion rebuild is not a good move. That's what the Flames are doing. They're pretending they're not rebuilding, and they're just doing it slower, and it's just going to take longer, and they're going to get less superstars. You need to bottom out.
Yeah, but I don't want to be Vancouver either. I don't want as a fan, I want to be last, But I don't want to watch that dog shirt where they're not trying.
I got a solution for you. Trade Coleman, trade Kadri, trade White Cloud. There you are. Now you're top 3.
But I think Don's point is that those are the guys that drag the other guys into the fight. And if we lose them, you're going to end up looking like Vancouver. And that's hard.
Maybe.
It is.
You're trying to defend Don here. That's a tough look on this show.
Well, I'm not saying he's right, but I'm also saying if they're trying not to be Vancouver, where you've got a bunch of guys that don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give you. I don't mind that approach. Lose, but don't be Vancouver, but be last. That's a tight rope to walk as well.
Yeah, it is. And the one they're trying to walk that they're talking about is also a really tight one where it's like, yeah, we're going to have winning culture. We're going to be great. And we're also going to collect younger assets. And we're going to come out of this with a contender. You don't have to call it winning culture
because that's a bullshit lie. You haven't won anything. And it's been a long time since you've won anything or even had a chance to win anything. What you can say is that we want to have a competitive culture. Yeah,
that would be the better words. Yeah. Rebiggle, also not a word.
Great word, though. Love that.
I actually like it a bit. Get your T-shirts, nationgear.ca. We'll keep moving. Finals from last night, just 3 games. Oilers have absolutely beat the piss out of 2 of the doormats in the league. Their last 2, it was Vancouver on Saturday, then St. Louis yesterday. Sens, it's getting ugly. They're not getting saves. They lose to Detroit in overtime. And Tampa continues to roll. They beat Dallas 4-1. Tampa's been very good. And Dallas has been just okay. All of a sudden, some smoke around Jason Robertson. Is he available? It's got 1 year till UFA. Needs a contract this summer.
Maybe they could trade White Cloud for him.
I doubt it, but you could try. And all these firsts. Okay, we got a deal. Great news for the Florida Panthers. Matthew Tkachuk, he's in tonight. Number 19.
Wow.
That's from Jameson Olive, which sounds like some sort of a cocktail bar, but I think he's a human. Let's keep moving. We've got more Tkachuk vibes. There it is. There's a picture of him. God, he looks good in that Panthers shirt. I think
no one's ever going to remember him as a Flame.
Oh, outside of Calgary, God, no. Oilers fans, maybe for the turtle thing.
That will be a trivia question.
Where did Tkachuk start his career? Like, was it Columbus? Wasn't it the Panther? I don't remember.
What teams did Matthew Tkachuk play for? Oh, he played for Florida.
Guess what I got this weekend?
Your Matthew Tkachuk jersey?
Correct.
Wow.
I was just guessing.
Which one?
Nerd.
You had to get Panthers, obviously.
Nope.
You went and got the non-cup winning one?
I got the Team USA one, baby.
Oh, that tournament where they tried to be tough guys and then were hurt and lost in the final. Awesome. I love that tournament. That was a good one.
Yes, sir.
That'll be fun for the Olympics, Jack.
Yes,
this is good. He's going to play the heel a bit. Are your kids going to play the heel?
Oh, they're heels.
They're going USA for the Olympics?
USA.
Really?
They're all in on this takeover.
Okay. Yeah.
Someone's got to do it, Ryan.
No, it's good for the show. It's just that, Dean won't rake you like he'll rake me for cheering for the Ravens when it's good for the show. Or the
well,
Texans
you're not a
Ravens fan. No, of course not, but it's good for the show. Good for the show, Jack, just like you said.
That's what Ryan's all about.
Let's try to play the game. Buffalo, Carolina. Oh, fuck.
Thanks, Dean.
Yeah. Is today a holiday?
It is. I believe it's Martin Luther King Day. I believe that's the case. 1:30 game. They're going to get started in Carolina, and you got games rolling pretty much till midnight Eastern time. Nice little run.
Be a nice day to be able to eat and sit on the couch and make some popcorn.
Stop it.
Nachos.
Stop it. So you get Tkachuk's return. That is the 4:00 Mountain start. Another one to watch. We get the pissy Rangers after the letter against Kreider and Trouba and the Ducks. That could be spicy at the end.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. There's lots of hockey.
I mean, they don't care.
Set your fantasy hockey lineups, people. It's a 1:30 start. You're going to get caught if you don't get them set by 1:30.
The pants will be down.
Don't want that. Not for fantasy hockey, at least. Bills Mafia was getting fired up. We have some video from Bills Mafia in Calgary. I don't know if you've recognized this location and or venue, Rhett, but this is a thing in Calgary. And you too can shatter your hip in a parking lot as a Bills fan in Calgary.
Look how nice out it is.
Well, it's quite nice.
Now we're down right now, but we're coming back.
That's the Honda Ridgeline. Yep, you can tell by the tailgate. It opens up and down and sideways. Concrete.
A lot of
cushion. Bit of a limp. He's going to
good commitment.
Yeah.
I've not been to that bar. I know that it's there. I know that it takes place.
It's very divey. I think you could like it and or hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Sean McDermott and the Bills, their hips. Now they're gone.
Oh, what? Oh, no.
Tough loss. Overtime. Denver scored with too much time left, eh? We all knew that. 55 seconds left. Like, that's too soon. Way too much clock for Josh Allen. What are you idiots doing? What's going on? Pretty damn good in the regular season. Almost 2 wins for every loss, 98-50. 8 playoff appearances, 5 AFC East titles. The challenge is the further they went in the playoffs, the worse the record got. Never got to a Super Bowl.
This was Josh Allen's not going to win a Super Bowl. That's what I realized on Sunday or Saturday.
Never?
I don't think he's gonna.
Well, they got to fire. That's why they're firing the coach.
Well, that is why they're firing the coach. I don't know. I mean, we'll find out who they bring in. But he had nothing to work with this year. They should have won one already, or at least made it to a Super Bowl.
Agreed.
And I think McDermott actually was a detriment to that, and hence he's gone now. But this year alone, he was the best player.
Yeah, probably MVP, yeah.
Out there right now, left, and they blew it and lost it. And he takes some blame for it because he turned the ball over in Denver. But I'm like, he's getting old enough. Like, look at that. 9 seasons, 8 playoff appearances, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Are you telling me that what's coming is going to get better?
I'm really hoping this is the Connor McDavid trajectory, Rhett. Can we just change the names and make that happen? Like 11 years, all these players,
and
0
when they
cups.
Signed
like,
Sean
please.
McDermott, and if he'd walked in and said, "I'll do this for you if you'll keep me around for a couple more years," it'd be like, really, you know what I mean? Like he got
great.
That is a pretty good resume.
He can get you to the dance, but he can't get the bell of the ball. He did not get them over the hump in the Super Bowl to get to the Super Bowl or win the Super Bowl.
More depressed.
I'm sorry. Blue Monday. Tough one, Rhett. My bad. Let's look at the Final Four. There's only 3 football games left, guys. That sucks.
Steph Daddy.
One of these things ain't like the other one. Jared Stidham. Oh, boy.
What?
Huh?
Go get him.
CJ Stroud put on a
That's
unbelievable
they call him.
display.
Go get him, Stidham.
Go get him, Stidham. Drake May. Staff Daddy. And can't win in the playoffs. Sam Darnold apparently looks pretty damn good.
He didn't have to do.
No,
anything.
he didn't. They were up 7-0 like
doing?
2 seconds in.
They're so hurt. Has any
what the franchise doing?
Has any franchise in any professional sport had as many injuries as the Niners?
No, and they're probably on some ancient burial grounds and the power plant, and there's voodoo dolls, and like it's awful. Everyone gets hurt.
I don't like this Final Four.
It's not.
I hate
inspiring.
the Patriots, the Broncos, like with Stidham, don't care.
Yeah, it feels like there's 3 teams left.
There's 2 that I think are good storylines. Stafford, the vet, getting another title with McVay and that incredible job they've done of reloading. They traded all those picks away, and they're still good. And then it's the ascension of Drake May into NFL royalty. The other storylines I'm not interested in.
So what's the best Super Bowl here? LA,
it's got to be
New England,
Patriots, Rams. In terms of storyline.
2 MVP frontrunners, yeah.
Yeah. It's the 2 guys that are fighting for the MVP. It's the young against the old. It's 2 great young coaches, very different. Yeah, I like that a lot. If it's Denver, Stidham. And I just, Seattle, kudos on a hell of a year. Are we really thinking Sam Darnold's going to win a Super Bowl? It just feels weird saying
Darnold versus Stidham would be horrible.
It'd be brutal.
That would be, epically bad.
Yeah. And Seahawks fans, that's not a shot at your team. What an incredible game. You blew the doors off them. You blew the bleeping doors off them. Odds. What are the odds? What are the odds? Our friends at Bet365 letting us know that, we got 2 games this weekend, no games the weekend after, and then 1 game that's a Super Bowl. Broncos getting 4.5 at home. That's the Stidham factor. Not often you see a guy on a game-winning drive and then announced as done for the season post-game. Tough times in Denver. And Seattle at home favored by 2.5 over Staff Daddy.
Is it a broken bone for Knicks?
Yeah, a broken ankle, I believe.
Yeah.
Crazy because he kind of hobbled a bit, but you're like, whatever, walk it off, dude. He's fine.
I'm actually wondering with today's medical miracles.
Dr. Rhett, can you get him back?
I'm actually because
how many days do you need?
It's
Dr.
a week
Rhett?
till this game, right?
Yeah,
and then,
you
2
get 2
weeks. That's tight.
Hyperbaric.
And a bone can heal in 4.
You got 3.
But with all the
If anyone can do it, it's Dr. Rhett. Dr. Rhett.
Call me, Bo.
We've got 20 days. We need him ready. Probably less than that. Was it 15 days? Anyway, that's your final 4. Thank you, Bet365. There they are. Finally, I've got, they do have to find a way to beat New England without him. That's not going to be easy. A new cereal, Rhett. Let's dive in.
Introducing Buffaloes, the breakfast that gets your hopes up every January with marshmallow penalty flags and football. Each crunchy O tastes like a first down until it doesn't.
We fumble at the goal line again. Buffalo. Crunchy football. Milky buffalo horn.
And check it, free toy Super Bowl ring. It says almost on it.
Kiss my.
That's mean.
It's not funny.
Sorry.
Screw you.
Sorry, Bills fans. We love you. We wanted to see it. It was not meant to be.
You know what? The Bills fans are fine because the Sabres are coming on, baby.
So you're the Sabres.
Oh, the mighty Sabres.
Who called it first, Rhett? You're the Sabres.
We're going to the playoffs.
We got to go to a game there. Jack's all about it. I'm there. Dean will come up with some excuse like
I don't want him.
He doesn't have to come.
Vacuuming his basement or something, but like we're going to Buffalo. I want to go to Buffalo.
How many vacations is this guy taking this year?
Just great.
I don't think it's great at all. I think it's BS.
Yeah. All right. That was your Pinder Report for Village Honda. A reminder, the iconic Honda Prelude is back. All the hot chicks in high school. Preludes.
Oh, yeah.
That's a move.
Yeah.
Okay. That was way back in the 90s or whatever, but it's coming back. Bring it back. The legendary sports coupe reimagined as a hybrid that expertly balances performance, a smooth ride, and efficiency. Check out more, villagehonda.com or at the Northwest Auto Mall, your dealership for life. Okay. Blue Monday. Bills are done. New coach. Rasmus Andersson's gone. Flames game day. It's a Markstrom Sharon Govich Bowl tonight.
Monday night against the Devils.
White
Cloud. He's coming. We got the beat reporter told us.
We got the beat reporter live down at Coleman Yellow Jersey. Cooley starting.
Boom on the beat.
White Cloud landing around 1 p.m. Will play tonight. Right into Andersson's spot.
Oh, baby.
And meanwhile, Parek's on the American League team. He played yesterday for the
Thought he was hurt.
I believe he played yesterday.
Hopefully he can only go down for 2 weeks, or is it a certain amount of games? It
is a window that they can use a maximum amount of time. So I imagine they'll use the whole window and then they'll bring him up and have a spot for him would be the hope.
If he plays well.
You do want to play a 19-year-old. It's important for him to play the game.
He does have to play.
It helps you get better when you play. If you were a parent, you'd want your kid to
I've
play
got a kid that doesn't
versus
play.
not play.
Well, yeah, I've got a kid that doesn't play, and it doesn't seem to be
So
benefiting.
not playing, is he getting better?
Hard to determine that he is. Yeah.
But if they are playing, then they can get better.
Well, at least I could evaluate that. Yeah.
Good.
Or
Yeah,
somebody can.
fair. Sure. Makes sense. Jack, how's the weekend? What did you
do anything fun, Jack?
No, I didn't. I was
he was stressed about this Rasmus deal.
I was stressed about it for some reason. I let it affect my weekend and I just stayed at home.
You were ready to go.
So you know what the
ready to
beauty of
roll.
that is when you have you tuck in for the weekend, lots of time to really get into his books.
Oh boy.
Nothing?
Jack.
We started a book club for you.
I started something, Rhett.
What do you mean you started so well? Because here's the thing. You recommended a book for Jack way
Great
back
book.
at the beginning of
Love
December.
this book. Everyone that reads it
Loves this book.
action packed.
I got to start slow.
Okay, you start slow. Jack's Book Club. Here's the thing. We're working our way up to
Jack
the book
hits
that Rhett has recommended. But congrats, Jack. You've
Thank
got
you.
one under your belt. This is one of the Franklin books. Franklin hits his first
Parlay.
Very excited.
Great read. Really.
Who was the main character?
Franklin.
And what happened in the book?
He hits a parlay, as you can see there. He's got it. He's going to go cash it in.
What kind of emotions was the main character dealing with in the book, Jack?
Very high emotions.
Was there tension along the way?
Lots of tension.
Okay. Did he need that extra point to go through at the end to cover?
No turnovers. Congratulations, Frank.
Oh, man.
I think we got to play the intro on the way out. It's
I will. I'm going to start the book this week. I have to. And I'm going to have to donate some money because I didn't do it last week.
You don't have to do anything.
I can't be the guy that doesn't pay his debts.
Well, you're certainly the guy that hasn't read a book in a decade. So
you don't pay your debts.
You've already been not pay my debts guy for like a year and a half. You owe us pizza party.
There's a lot of unpaid
you owe
debts.
the Wolverine money.
Yeah.
You
it's fine. It's you. That's Jack.
If the Sabres make the playoffs, you're gonna owe me more money.
No.
Or was it above Montreal?
Yeah, they gotta be finished better than Montreal.
Oh, come on, Sabres, let's go.
Tough.
Great read.
Great read. How many stars? How many thumbs up?
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5, 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Franklin, it's his first product. How was the party on the weekend? You said you had.
It was good
because the mood's a little different. We both had kids in SO finals. My guy was the backup on the day of the game, which always is like, oh, you can't really help. He's standing there. Coach, can we run this play off the face? Shut up, kid. They were victorious, and he got to go get the banner from the Hockey Calgary representative. Proud of the little turkey. But the moods are high when that party gets going. Yeah. Bowling party, drinks are flowing. People are suddenly calling for taxis. A little different, a little more somber when you're on the other side.
We lost. It was kind of a Cinderella story. It kind of had the Flames 04 run to it, where you're really not expected to get there.
Right.
So had to battle to get there. So there's some real positives to take from it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Bills lost, and I went full bamboo. I just said, the hell with this. What kind of shitty day are we having here?
Oh, dear. Looks like Rhett's going full bamboo here. No ice cubes.
So it came around.
Huge glass.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
It really turned around 9:30, 10 o'clock. We had so much Sammy's World's Greatest Pizza, by the way. I made food, and then 2 hours later, 20 pizzas.
Unbelievable. 20 pizzas.
A massive Caesar salad, wings. Whee.
Did you treat everyone right and give people the option for a non-alcoholic brew? Did you have the Temples on site? The Temple Golden Lager for friends. It's dry January for some, or maybe it's just a busy day tomorrow, or you're saying, hey, I like cracking a beer, but I don't need the booze.
I got to drive.
I had one of these last night during the RASMUS 2-hour trade show. Sometimes they'll say like a beer will take an edge off. Mentally for me, it did, even though it's no alcohol.
Yeah.
But just trying to sift through all the conditional picks and who the hell Abram Weems is, things like that.
Who the hell is?
You can find Temple all over the place. This is the beauty of this, because it's not like boo-hoos. You don't have to go to a liquor store, which are few and far between. Unless you're in the States, you just buy it everywhere. You buy it at the gas station or whatever. But Temple you can find in Calgary Co-ops, which is great. You can also order it on Amazon Prime. Calgary Co-op grocery stores, Amazon Prime. drinktemple.com is the website. And then you got options. Maybe it's you want to crack another, but it doesn't have to be booze, or you got someone that's coming over that wants to feel like they're part of the crew.
Crack all you want.
Dry January, have one anyway. Ooh, win-win.
I don't believe in this dry thing, but
Drink Temple, TEMPL.com. Good stuff.
Who is that kid that you just mentioned? What was the take yesterday? It feels like we're a bit anticlimactic because you talked about it for 2 hours yesterday.
Yeah, you know what? That's true. It's hard to do the whole at 6:20 when you guys argued about Bowmeister. Just do that again at 9:30. Like you're like, kind of
spent my emotions.
You only have your original emotions and takes and reactions and
so what was your original?
We don't know a ton about the kid, but he's
irrelevant, and I don't mean that
he's a throw-in. He's the fourth piece. Like you got a first, a second, a roster player, and then what I would call like a B-
in general,
prospect.
what was your hot take? Your hot take was these tampered with it, and
No, I don't know that. Like, I mean, it feels like it's that way with Vegas. He's gonna sign. They have to sort out some long-term stuff with Pietrangelo because you can't extend him until you're under a certain threshold for next year's cap. Anyway, we know he's gonna sign there, but it just felt like you had the opportunity to do this without the agent and the player controlling it. And for the second time in 2 years, a defenseman went to Vegas where he and his agent had all the cards, it felt like. They did much better in this trade than that one.
Yep.
And you hope that Vegas goes and wins a cup. You'd have 3 first-rounders in a row from them. It's not nothing.
It's not nothing.
They're going to be late picks. They're not going to be high picks. They're a good team. The prospect is a guy having a decent junior season at college. Probably a guy that could realistically be an AHL defenseman. We'll see. And Zach Whitecloud, what they do with him is really going to tell us a lot about what they think the direction is.
You can't keep these many right-handed defensemen.
5 of them.
Somebody's got to go.
Yeah, and maybe that's Pahal. Maybe they move Hanley. Maybe they slide Uyghur over to the left side. But he's immediately one of their best 4 defensemen. And he's going to play a lot of Rasmus's minutes. And he was the guy you needed to move to make the money work for Vegas. You can't get this deal done unless you're financially allowing them to, you eat half, bring in Whitecloud. They're basically cash neutral.
Just swap.
Now they go chase Panarin with some other greasy move.
Good on him, I guess.
You love it if you're a Vegas fan.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a slam dunk. But for the Flames, you're like, well, that's probably about as much as I've seen for a rental. And again, I guess it's not a rental.
Well, it's not a rental, and you're eating half, and
it's less than $1 million of Murray's money. Like,
I'm not worried about Murray's money.
But it's just,
and I think that it was the right thing to do. I'm glad they did it if that's what it takes to get that return,
more, sure,
because I don't want to not eat that money and get less return.
Right. And
I think they should eat all kinds of money. Anyone need us to eat
of
money?
note, 2 of their 3 retention slots are now used. And both will be freed up for next year because it's the last year of the Markstrom retention and the only year remaining on Rasmus's contract, the last year of that retention. So all 3 will be open next year. But it does make me wonder if you're going to be able to move Kadri and Coleman because you'll only be able to retain on 1. I don't think Coleman's number is that scary, but I feel like Kadri you're going to have to retain if you want to get a return.
Somebody was saying yesterday that they thought, where was I listening? That Dvorak and Philly just signed or something.
Yeah, that's correct.
For over 5.
Yeah.
And their take was that this guy is not close to Kadri, and Kadri's only at 7.
Oh, no question. He's a better player today. It's just that you're locked into Nazem Kadri till he's 38.
Found the youth.
Maybe. I mean, some guys, not most, but some guys can play really good hockey.
There's just going to be so many guys. There's so many teams now that are in the running to sell guys that that's my thing. Is it a guy like Kadri? I think there's other teams that have similar type players.
Sure.
So you're competing with making deals. Like I
don't think you're going to get a big return from him because the age. That's the biggest thing. Like, if you tell me Nazem Kadri's a great player now, I'm like,
the benefit? And I'm playing. I'm sorry.
No, it's
stomping on you. But what's the benefit of trading him then?
To open up, to bottom out. To be fair,
he's shit right now.
He has had a rough 13 games.
I mean,
yep. But it's not like he's had a bad year though, right? Like, let's not over characterize. Like, it's been rough. January.
What I'm saying is that if you get rid of them, you probably are worse, but
yes,
10 or 15 or 20% or 100, like, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, how you measure that?
Someone in there that's going to be given an opportunity, and perhaps.
I think you and I are on the same page that this team really needs to bottom out pretty hard and not pick 8th or 9th. And if you move Nazem Kadri, you improve your chances of that. And people can talk about, picking 24th or picking 32nd or a second rounder versus a third. The gap between picking 3rd and 9th is way bigger.
Yeah.
Like, you go from potential superstar to, like, you can swing and miss from
pick 25 to 40 is probably 3 to 6.
It's almost the same.
Yeah.
Like 25, you're probably a 1 in 3 chance of an NHL. And at 40, you might be 1 in 4, 1 in 5. Like, but like, there's a huge gap between top 5 and picking like 11, 12. So the
Not
most
to s-
valuable part of some of these deals is just ensuring their own picks are going to be really high this year and next year. If you move Whitecloud and you move Kadri and you move Coleman, I'd be very comfortable betting that they get a top 3 pick. And that's where your Stenberg, Verhoff, and McKenna are. Those are guys that project to be potentially stars. Maybe not a superstar in there, but like decade plus of like a very, very good player. People will buy their jersey. You can now sell hope.
Well, and you're hoping that they're, in addition to all the other stuff that comes along,
Part of a turnaround in a new building. Yeah. So, I wouldn't
the
be
cap
too
stuff to me is irrelevant. Unless you draft, you're not attracting. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think the cap's going to go up so much that it's not a huge concern anyway. I don't think we're spending to the cap because we don't have the assets that we need to pay. And I don't think we're getting free agents.
Not now, no. Yeah. And it would be silly
There's
to
no
chase
one
him
coming
anyway.
here that's-
Yeah. Like what, you want an old guy on the back 9 for the next 5 years? No. Like when this team has a nucleus of young players like San Jose does, like your Will Smith, your Celebrini, your Dickinson, Eklund, like and Askarov, and now you supplement with free agents. The Flames aren't there yet.
No.
Like you've barely seen guys arrive. Like Parek's played less than a dozen games in the NHL. Gridden's played less than a dozen games.
So
in
what's
the NHL.
projecting? What's worst case scenario?
Not picking in the top 3. Not picking in the top 5.
I think it's going to be tough for them to guarantee themselves a top 3. I think it's a top 5.
Especially if they don't trade Whitecloud, yeah. Like the
So
GM can put his hand on the wheel and really affect how much the coach can win.
Yeah.
And the Anderson deal was always going to be a big one.
I want
what I
2 more
didn't
trades.
anticipate was that they're getting like a top 4 guy back.
Wow.
He's been playing top 4 for the Vegas Golden Knights because they're dinged up, and in their defense, he's a top 4. He's probably best suited as a 5 in Whitecloud on a contender, but like on this team, he's a top 4.
I want 2 more trades this year.
Yeah.
Dino,
like, this better
tell
not
Craig.
be it. Because you
One
can
more.
talk about, Kadri might be worth a second, but if you eat the money, maybe they'll give you something this year and a prospect. What you really are doing if you trade Nazem Kadri is you're putting a heavy bet down that you're going to be picking much higher in the next couple drafts. They just don't have anyone else that looks like a top 2 centerman in the NHL.
That can change quickly. But you're right at this moment.
Let's play the game. Over 2.5 trades.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna get nitpicky because they're gonna move some journeyman number 8 defenseman, and we're gonna count that as a trade. But I'll say yes.
I'll say yes. I think they trade Lomberg.
And we're including the Rasmus deal as one.
No, 2.5 more from
I don't
from
think
here.
they trade Lomberg. I think Lomberg's actually quite important,
It's a culture guy.
and they get nothing for him.
You get a late pick. That's it, and he's not going to cost you much money.
Is he going to re-sign here though? Like
Who
Probably,
cares?
I think you resign him. I think they make 2 deals, so I'm going to take the under.
I'll take the over. Whitecloud, Kadri, Coleman, and then either Hanley or Lomberg. I think.
They got to move a D. They got too many.
Yeah,
blue
you
D.
might. It might be an over, but it might be a very-
Pahal for a 5th,
Yeah, like a
or Hanley
minor
for a 7th.
Yeah.
Could see that. All right. Dean's down at the Dome. Rasmus is gone.
It feels very
Homestand continues. We'll see what the
anticlimactic
vibes
now
are.
that it's over, right? All
Yeah.
the build up.
Like, I don't remember if it was Friday or Thursday night, but it was like almost 1 a.m. and I'm texting eggs on the internet and like talking to people that are in Boston, and I'm hearing this and what's going on there, and the scout's saying that, and all of a sudden Sunday morning, no extension. He's just going to go as a rental. Carpet got pulled out there. The reality changed very quickly from Saturday night when
That's
Elliott
my
came on
concern.
headlines, and Sunday morning it was like, oh yeah, by the way, we're not extending it anywhere. But we always knew that Vegas was the preferred destination.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So basically, he said, I will only sign in Vegas for a discount. If I'm going to Boston, and Boston was like, fuck that.
We have a trade in the NHL.
We got a trade.
We have a trade.
We got a trade to announce.
Kiefer Sherwood traded to San Jose for 2 second-round picks and defenseman Cole Clayton.
Okay, so Kiefer Sherwood's like a banger crasher, bottom 6 forward for Vancouver. The Canucks are dog shirt, He's scoring a ton this year. He set the NHL record for hits last year. One of the top guys on trade boards. 2 seconds for the Sharks is nice. They've got a ton of kids, and they don't have to move a first, and they've got a lot of picks from all the moves they've been making. Okay. Kiefer Sherwood adding some bang and crash to the Stars, or the Sharks top 9.
Sharks.
I think that's
a
good
fun
for the
guy.
Sharks. A little more energy. I don't think he's going to score like he has.
Mike Grier's team is close. Like that's a group that we know is going to arrive soon, but like they're not out of this race right now.
No,
and making this move now and not like signing him as a free agent in the summer, which he's most likely to be, that says they're trying to, like, they're in a playoff spot as of today by percentage points over the Kings and Ducks. Kings, what are you doing?
What are the Kings doing? Come on, Kenny.
Kenny.
Go sprint.
We got $20 million for McDavid. McDavid re-signed. All right. Anton Forsberg, Brian Dumoulin, Cody Ceci. Oh, dear. Corey Perry. Oh, no. You're old. There's Elliot Friedman.
I think
Kerwood
there's
for
going to
2
be some
seconds.
trades this week then. It feels like the
Olympic deadline is a real thing, right?
Mhm.
Guys, GMs are wanting to do business before this. It's you want some clarity. You want guys time to settle in with your organization. And if you're selling, you want to get a guy out of that injury risk bubble.
wow, and Vancouver's probably fed the F up with their
Sherwood's not going to the Olympics, by the way.
What is his deal? Kiefer Sherwood.
Last year of a contract.
Last year of a
So he's a
contract.
free
Free
agent.
agent.
They were going to move him no matter what, hence him being a real popular trade target. I don't mind that for San Jose. They're fun, man. If you're sitting at home and nothing to do late at night, Jack, you throw on the old NHL package and put on the Sharks, you are not often disappointed.
No.
They are so fun. Celebrini is an absolute mega stud. The goalie is legit good. Toffoli's still scoring goals. Wild lead changes. They're not quite great at defending yet, so it's not low scoring.
White
But
Cloud.
they're coming.
White Cloud.
White Cloud. There's a right shot to you there. Yeah. They actually have a lot of expiring contracts in their blue line, too. 2.75, 2 more years. Zach White. Interesting. I want to tell you about the hearing loss clinic. I grew up with a dad that could not hear.
I've spoke with your father.
You've tried at least.
Yep.
He's had a
He
cochlear
actually
implant.
told me, don't try yelling in my ear. Just talk.
Don't yell.
I'll figure it out.
I'll just do my
All
best here. Yeah. Here's the thing, though. At first, you're like, "What's going on here? Why is this?" It's just if you're not checking your hearing regularly, how would you know? You know, you go check your teeth every year. You go
Volume
get
up
your eyes
further,
tested.
further, and further.
Go to the doctor for check-ins. Make sure you're doing it with your ears. Don't be silly. Hearing Loss Clinic is the place to do it. 5 locations in Calgary, including the brand new location by the mall. Beauty location, Glenmore.
Beautiful.
And McLeod. Love to see that. They also have 5 locations in British Columbia, Invermere, Golden, Kimberley, Fernie, Cranbrook. I said Kimberley. It's Cranbrook, Creston. They got the whole valley there sorted out. Don't worry about that. And a reminder, hearing issues can be especially challenging for kids. Maybe it's not the can't see the chalkboard. Maybe it's can't hear the teacher. Hearing loss is not something just for people older in age, and studies are showing that it is linked to health risks like dementia, depression, if it's untreated. So get to the hearing loss clinic and make sure you are aware. It might be peace of mind, or maybe they've got a solution to help with an issue in your life.
Maybe
Hearing
your
loss,
kids aren't
that's-
ignoring you and hating you.
Yeah.
They actually, they're like, what?
It could be all the above as well.
Yeah,
They
it
might
could-
ignore hate and have hearing loss, but hearingloss.ca for more information. It's not about hearing loss or impairment. It's about empowering everyone to be socially active, more connected, and living their best lives. Hearingloss.ca. Okay, Jack, we're going to do our football picks tomorrow, but we've got some bets for today. We do that for Bet 365. What a weekend. All the football, all the hockey. Jack's got all kinds of props on who's going to be the next Steelers head coach.
Oh, he read that book, so he's dialed in.
Futures, totals, games next week, game prop, player prop, totals, money line, whatever the bet is. It's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app and get into the game.
Such a Sabres honk now.
Must be 19 or older. Use that promo code NATION. Look at this. The Sabres are dogs against Carolina. So, okay, that's all right. I'll take the puck line plus 1.5. You know who's been absolutely money? Tage bleeping Thompson. 2 shots
How'd they
and
get
1
Tage
point.
Thompson?
We told you last week. It was the Ryan O'Reilly deal.
Trade. Keep going. Sorry.
That is the Tage Thompson Sabres lover parlay. I've also got the Chucky's back parlay. Matthew Tkachuk returns to the Panthers lineup tonight. They host the Sharks. It's an earlier start. Keep an eye on that. Not to mention the Carolina Buffalo. That's really early Mountain Time. In fact, it's probably
Almost
underway
done.
in about 10 minutes. So get that one in quick. Tkachuk with 2 shots and a helper. That pays plus 125. The Thompson 2 shots, point, and a Sabres plus 1.5 is plus 155. You don't have to make any of these bets. There's a billion others you can make on the app. Check it out. It's a great one. Bet 365.
College football final tonight.
Oh,
Tell us about it, Jack.
Who we got, Jack?
Indiana, big favorites, 7.5.
Against the U.
Miami, Florida.
What do you think, Jack?
Indiana. Perfect season.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect season. Holy.
Really?
That would be something. What's up with this? All these SEC teams not being good anymore. Like they're obviously good, but it's 3 years in a row they're not in the final, and they'd say, "Oh, all the best teams are in the SEC." It's like, well, what's happening, fellas? Is this NIL money changing things?
I was going to say maybe that NIL has changed how guys can.
Well, and there was a very high-profile quarterback that just said he's going back for a senior year and was likely going to go 2 to the Jets.
Yeah, it's a weak
you can make millions in NIL to the point where they're like, yeah, I don't like the Jets. I'll wait here and make my million play college.
There's a lot to be. There's a lot of benefits.
College seems like
College.
fun. Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
Get
Not a
comfy.
bad gig.
Super chats, Jack. Let's hit
do it.
those, and then we'll get the hell out of here on a
We're
Monday.
going to do the spinny thing.
Yeah, we'll do the take-a-thon
We do
at the
the
end.
tankathon at the end. Yeah. Stupid tankathon odds. Here we go. In Port of the Youth Centers of Calgary, a handsome day on vacation rentals. Pew, 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 pew. Fellas and Barneys, if Pinder's life story was made into a Hollywood movie, who would play Pinder? Charlie Day is my vote, but maybe Nick Cage could do it justice.
Oh, I forgot his name. It was a good.
I always get the kid off.
Who plays with Nick? Is it Nicolas Cage? No, in Breaking Point. No, that's Keanu Reeves. Breaking Point. Who's the other cop? Just the crazy bastard. Oh, I forget his name.
Remember the TV show Boy Meets World? I used to get that kid all the time as the comp. And then Screech off the old show.
You've grown up. You're not.
I was Screech as a kid. I need someone to play the adult role. Screech will play my young days. Jack, any actor recommendations?
Not off the top of my head.
Handsome Dan's getting let down for $40. Come on.
Okay.
Oh, handsome dancing. I'm pulling it up.
We'll circle back on it.
Circle
That's
back.
going to do some
You're
digging.
not circling back at all. Okay, next.
Point break, not Breaking Point.
That made more sense.
Break. That's
This from Michael Kern, 5771, $10. Fellas. I need to know. Call Pike, call Domo, call anyone. I need to know, are the Flames taking their goal horn to the new building? Get the wrench on this. Pike, are you in the chat? I feel like it's going to be busy down at
no
555 Saddle Dome.
I feel like they get a
Close.
different one. I don't mind their horn, but it's not a top 5.
Really? I
Nope.
love the whole.
It's a really good horn, but the top 5 is like royalty. It's Buffalo,
True.
Dallas,
Montreal.
Montreal's, yeah.
Is Chicago good?
The Sharks are good. They got the deep, yeah. Chicago, yeah. Top 5's elite, but it's not.
good.
Yeah,
So-
like it's not like the Oilers. That's one of the worst in the league. And nasally, like, get out of here. Gross.
How do you
Ew.
decide on that?
The horn rankings?
Yeah.
Well, you
Gary
gotta listen to
Busey. That's who you
Gary Busey. Okay. Thank you, Michael. We'll get the wrench on
We'll
it.
find out.
Fellas, Michael again, another $10. Is Vegas going to be able to sign Rasmus moving forward just based on the rising cap next year? How are they going to make him fit starting
fit.
next year? Big contracts coming out the book summer? Not really. And then also you've got Pietrangelo on long-term injury reserve. One way you solve the problem is that you move Pietrangelo's contract to another team. What is fair in that swap? I don't know, but you can't be over the cap by a certain amount, even with injuries in the offseason. So I don't know when they can actually file this thing, but we all think it's getting time.
Really, you can't over the offseason if he's on LTIR. It doesn't.
You can't sign a contract that puts you over the cap for next year, and you can't place Pietrangelo by a certain percentage. And
Maybe
you can't
the
put
Flames,
Pietrangelo onto LTIR
Ah.
until the beginning of the year for
Okay.
next year.
I did not know that.
But they've also got like Wild Bills dinged up. Like there's lots of moving parts.
How many years does he have left?
Pietrangelo?
Yeah.
I think a couple. That's a good question, Jack.
Get on it, Craig.
I guarantee you they can make him fit.
Oh yeah, they will. There's no chance of them not signing him long term, in my opinion, due to the cap. It's just that they're going to have to pull some levers and move some stuff around like they always do. What are the Flames? Give me the Vegas one. Come on. Scintillating.
Sorry, Ryan.
YouTube. I know.
What's next, Jack?
That's
We'll
all.
continue on.
That
That's
is
it?
all,
Two?
yeah.
Three? Wow.
We got a lot yesterday. I think we had like 22.
Yeah, we had a bunch on the old show for
I believe it.
sure. Where's the injured guys? Come on, you bastards.
Is he even around? Oh, boy.
Their projected cap space minus 11.8 million. That's Vegas right now. That's the Pietrangelo thing. Eh? Okay. Thank you for being with us today, friends.
I don't understand how this.
If you want more breakdown on the Rasmus Andersson deal, I would encourage you to. Did we push that out as audio only as well, Jack? I know on YouTube, 2 hours of Rasmus immediate reaction. It is a very nice return for a rental, and we all feel like he is going to sign long-term in Vegas, and so grading this becomes challenging. But one thing is clear, this team is rebuilding. It is now like their 5th or 6th good player at the last year of their deal that they're like, picks futures.
Good job, Craig.
Fighting the good fight. But Boom will be back tomorrow. He'll have all kinds of great intel. Like Coleman wore a yellow jersey.
I can't believe
And
it.
Cooley was in the starters crease.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, and they're
Amazing the stuff you get when you go down to the dome.
They're bringing the new horn because horns are too expensive these days.
Very
It's like butter. They're really expensive. We got to move the old horn into the new building.
It's not even the same if you new butter.
Jack, enjoy your book tonight.
Thank you. I will. Well, it's a Flames game day, so we'll see.
Enjoy the game tonight. See you, buddies.
What? This
Oh, Tankathon.
Oh,
come on.
I forgot too, Rhett.
Holy. I got to do
We're
it
due
all
for a
around
feel
here.
good here. It's Blue Monday, Tankathon. Don't be piling on. I'm not eating. Jack's not eating.
I'm not eating.
We're all fasting.
I'm
fasting
not
with
grumpy
the boys.
yet. You wait till tomorrow. I'm
Tomorrow
gonna
we'll
be
be
a
real
miserable prick.
grumpy.
All right.
You got it? Are we
Let's
going to
get
do it?
there. Yeah.
We got it.
It's worried.
Now we don't have Dean here, so
Oh,
if
what?
this one works out.
It's already going to
You
Boy,
just, they're
we
5th
keep
from
going the
bottom.
wrong direction here.
You guys ready?
The odds 8.5% for the Calgary Flames to finish first overall.
Okay, we should look at that.
Let's
So
go.
if you finish last, you get a 25% chance.
18.5.
Where is it?
Second column. from
Okay,
the-
18 and a half.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're right. The first overall pick is where you would end up at 25.5%. Yeah.
And second is 13 and a half.
Yes.
Yes. That is a
Third.
big jump. Wow.
That's
So-
a big jump. So the last place team, and we ain't catching Vancouver.
Yeah. It
They-
doesn't appear like it. A healthy Thatcher Demko.
But
could
then
really shake
between-
things up.
What? 8. I'm just saying that once you get to a certain point, like 5 and finishing 5th last, and
You're
8th
just firing
last,
darts.
it's just-
Yeah.
No, I think you want to get yourself into the double-digit odds.
Yeah. All right.
So
Sorry
two
for
polls
interrupting.
of the lottery, and
Sorry.
that determines the order. Here we go. Hey, come on. And they dropped to 6th. Worst yet. Good work, everyone. Nice win
Blue
against the
Monday.
Islanders.
Jack, how was your show today?
Ugh,
Exactly.
That just ruined it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't good
Just
anyways.
Shut this shit off. Let's
brutal. See you, buddies.